Hey guys, I am back and I'm going to do a quick video because I have a couple hauls and then some card shares just because I've been kind of using stuff that I've been getting lately. So the first thing I'll start out with is I have been getting stuff from the Ton, and they have come out with this new stamping system that basically allows you to use layering flowers, but it takes out the guesswork of having to use your MISTI or use your stamp block and line it up perfectly. So what they've done here is they created this system where here's your solid layer of the flowers, here's your next layer of detail, and then here's your final layer of detail on the flowers. But they put in these boxes here. So the boxes for each layer all line up directly. So then it makes making layered and like the most gorgeous flowers super duper easy. And you can see that this stamp set is like huge and it's expensive. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive, but I have used it nonstop for probably the past maybe week, and then I keep adding because they have, let's see, this one is fresh peonies. This one, oh, this is poppies. And then these are the ones I haven't used yet, and these ones are a little bit smaller. And it does come with dies, so it cuts out the flowers all at once. So these are connected. So you can make your flowers real quick, and then you can cut them all out really quick. So then I got this one here, which is wildflower bits. And then this one is grouped fresh dahlias. And I haven't used this one yet. But I can show you what they make really quick. So they make the most realistic looking shadowed and layered flowers. So this, I didn't show you this one, but this is actually a rose set of theirs. And this is using 3 stamps and 3 different colors. And like I said, you just literally have to line up the boxes and that's it. And then you just start stamping and you have these flowers. Here's some in purple. Oh, here's some of the leaves. The leaves turn out amazing. So this is, I don't know which set this one's from, but this is a leaf using 3 different colors, and you can just see how much detail there is in that if it will focus. So I do have some card shares that I've made using these, and let's go through those real quick. So these are some cards that I've actually made using the Ton, using their grouped layers. And this is, again, the rose set. So I just did some roses in purple, did the leaves in 3 different colors of green. And then this sentiment is actually from the Ton as well. They have a really interesting sentiment concept, which is basically the same thing. You just do the first set of your sentiment first, and you line up the boxes, and then you do your second. So then you can have, like I have sending best in black and then the wishes in purple, and then you can alternate and do whatever colors you want. Like for example, this one is birthday in blue. So here's the first card I made using the new products from the Ton. Well, they're not newly released, but they're new to me. Here's another set of roses that I did, and this is just glossy accents. This is using, I think this is the poppy and then the rose again. And then for the background, I actually used Distress Oxide, a stencil, and some clear embossing paste. Then I have this one here. This one again is using the flowers. So the stamps and dies actually come with like big full blooms, and then they come with the tiny buds too, and so the buds are really fun to make as well. And this background again is using a stencil and some gold. I think it's Nouveau paste. Yeah, it's right here actually. I used this, the glacier paste. And this one I actually made this morning just with some bits I had laying around on my desk. So this sentiment is again from the ton, where you can see I did this so and for your kindness in black, and then the thankful in gold. It's just really, really cool concept. So if you're really into like layered flowers or sentiments where you can change out the colors of your ink and just make it like super duper easy, then definitely check out them, because it's just fantastic. And so like you can see again here, the leaves, how super like detailed and like the depth they have to them. And it's just by using 3 different colors of green. So then I have a haul from Buffalo Stamps and Stuff, which is a store, I think I talked about it before. It's just a fantastic stamp and die store that's about an hour away from my house. So I go to Buffalo, I try to go once a month, but I haven't been since December, and I went today, so it's been, what, 2.5 months since I've been. So this is the stuff I got. I got this stamp from Impression Obsession, and it says, "You think it's bad now? In 20 years, our country will be run by people homeschooled by day drinkers." And I thought it was just really funny, and it would be just such a fun card to send out. Then I got the Simple Strips by Tailored Expressions. I have every other sentiment strip set that they've released, and this is one I hadn't seen yet, and it's called Snarky. And so it has like some really funny snarky sentiments on here, like "Ain't nobody got time for that," "You bring out the sarcasm in me," "Fun fact, I don't care," "Sarcasm is my love language," this was my favorite, "Social vegan, avoid meat," and the meat is like meeting up with people. So I got that one. I got this 3D texture fades. It's a Tim Holtz. It's an embossing folder, but it's not just a normal embossing folder. It does really deep impressions. I got this stamp set, which I think I already own, but it was $6 on clearance, so I picked it up anyways, just in case I didn't have it. I got this slimline die from Spellbinders. I got this Pink Fresh layered stencil set, which I'm really loving these because you can create like this super layered card without a lot of work. And I didn't have this one yet. So for example, here is a card in which I used their layered stencils again, but it was using a different set. So you just lay it on top of the paper, do your first stencil, change out the colors, do your second stencil, change out the colors, do your third stencil, and you just get this, and it's a really quick and easy way to do it. I got this Altenew layered wood flower die set, and so it actually creates some like layered, almost 3D looking flowers. Then I picked up this Altenew 3D embossing folder. That's a tulip. I think I saw a video with Jennifer McGuire, and she had used this, and I just really like the new 3D looks that are coming out with these embossing folders. So I wanted to give this one a try. Then I got this Stampin' Cut library card from Hero Arts. I think it's new this month. So it basically cuts out the library card in the pocket, and then you can have all these fun sentiments on there. You overdue for a happy birthday, a belated happy birthday, check you out, just some fun sentiments. Then I got this embossing folder, which is for mini slim lines. And I thought this one would be a lot of fun, especially to maybe go over with ink or some distressed crayons. This is new from Lawn Fawn. This actually just came out on their latest release. It is an Easter basket, and I got it because they're getting a lot more creative with their dies, and so you can have this different layered look to the basket. So I can have like a craft colored base with then like a pastel woven technique over the top of it. And then here's your handle, and we have some bunnies and some eggs and tulips and some grass. I thought this would just be a really fun, like, quick die set. Then I got this Stamp Market Please Deliver To, and it automatically came with the die. And it's just to basically decorate envelopes or anytime you send out a card. Then I got this Sugar Pea Call Me Stampin' Die set. I just really, I don't know why, I wish I could tell you, but anytime there's like a phone thing that comes out, I really like it, even if I have something similar. So I got this because I just kind of have to own all the phones and coffee cups that come out. Then I got this stencil by Hero Arts. It is a circled butterfly. This would be a lot of fun to do embossing paste with, so that's why I got it, is because let's see, very similar to this card where you have this like texture and it's super 3D. I thought it'd be fun to do that with butterflies and then have something like a sentiment or some pop-up in the middle. Then I got this by Poppy Stamps. It's just a very good size watering can. And the sample I saw in the store, like they had it super distressed and just really looked very realistic. And so I got this because I thought it would be fun to make like a rusted one and a gray one and then put some flowers out. And then the last die set I got here was this by Gina K. It is called Master Layouts. It was a bit expensive, but I thought it might help when I'm making like mass producing cards for like a card swap or to sell or whatever. So it just comes with these already pre-made die cuts that make layering really easy. So you have your base piece, and then you have this layered piece that has stitching that can go on top and it nests right in there. And then the same for these. And then it has two banners. The other thing I got was this glue holder. It's so you can have your glue permanently draining down, so you're not like, if this glue bottle is almost empty, so I can just have it like that, and then when I want to use it, it's all ready to go and not having to shake it. Then I got I'd been asking the store owner if she ever saw them to pick these up because I really needed some. These are the Versafine Claire Reinkers. So if you haven't had a chance to use the Versafine Claire ink pads, you are missing out because they are the best ink pads I've probably ever used. And I have, oh man, I have Catherine Pooler, I have Paper Tray ink, I have Distress and Distress Oxide, I have some Altenew, I have some Pink Fresh. So I have like a lot of different stamp pads, and these are by far my favorite. Like I definitely think that every stamp pad has a purpose, and there's sometimes where you don't want to use Versafine. But I can tell you that they are my go-to. I have them right here on the side of my desk. So these are the Versafine Claire. They're limited in colors, and I think that someone told me that they're not going to make them make new colors, even though they're like so crazy popular. These colors are actually what did these flowers. So I just used a dark blue, a light blue, and then a medium blue from the Versafine, and I only had to stamp it once, and this is what came out, each layer once. So these are the Reinkers, and I got the colors that I use the most, and because these bottles are expensive. That's because these stamp pads are expensive, but they're really worth the money. So I got these, and the green because I've been doing so many layers, the black because I use this black all day long every day, and then one of the pinks. And then I got this Nouveau Glimmer Paste. It's a lot like the Glacier Paste, but it's a lot more saturated with glitter. And it's again to make like some embossing backgrounds. And then the last thing I got were these charms. And I got these because I've been making a lot of bookmarks and some beaded stuff lately, and so I got these for gardeners or gardening themed stuff, and then these pretty bees. And that is it for my haul. And I have one last card that I actually made this morning. This is actually for an online swap, and you had to use glitter paper. So what I did was I used glitter paper for the first mat, and then just used some pattern paper, and then I used glitter paper again for the sentiment. I think this is a layered sentiment from, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's MFT. And then just added some lace here from the Dollar Tree. And that is it for my video today.